barbecue audience, barbecue to you audience, I should say, on YouTube and Facebook. My name is Jennifer Noreen. I'm here with Gary Parker, who is actually on site in Lexington, Texas, at a very famous barbecue place. I'll let him tell you about that. So, Gary, how are you?
I am doing great. I'm excited. I'm coming to you today from Snow's Barbecue in
Awesome.
Lexington, Texas. Yeah, and this is a special thing. My niece Holly, she set this up for us because she lives here in Lexington. And
Hmm.
for those who don't know about Snow's Barbecue, in 2018, they were ranked number one by the Texas Monthly Barbecue rankings. Right, so they're one of the few that have ever been at the very top of the list here in Texas. And so she set this up where I could come over here and do it from their pit room. So I'm actually in the pit room of Snow's. Okay,
Nice.
and and so hold on a second. I'm going to get up for a minute. I'm going to take the laptop. So bear with me because I'll kind of give you guys some view of what it looks like behind me. Okay, so if you look behind us, you can see all the big pits that they have back there. Those are all going right now. They're all live. They do
Wow.
a, they
Yeah.
do a they do a pretty robust mail order business.
Hmm.
See if there's anything else I can see. Oh, we have these on this side. These are the big brick pits back in there that which are different from the big brisket pits that you saw first, right?
Hmm.
So we were here, and they are live, and we got Clay back there cooking. So one of the things I had to promise was that they are taking some meats off the pit right now. So you'll hear fans and you'll hear things going on in the background, and that's okay. We'll work around that because they're busy and things got to happen in order, right?
Yeah. So they're actually getting ready to open their one time a week
Right. Yep,
barbecue
that's right.
session.
So Snow only serves to the public on Saturday. So people usually come out here. They'll start the line about 4:30 a.m.
Hmm.
They open, I guess it's around 8 a.m. and they'll
Hmm.
go till they sell out, and that's what they do.
But today's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday, and like I said, they're cooking for their online order business. These are
Oh.
things that people have ordered up, so they have to. They're just like us. They really run a lot. They just don't do the retail sale except for one day a week.
Hmm. Wow. But you're
Right.
doing both. You're doing retail sale online.
Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
we do all of it as fast as we can, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
but
So you've been in Texas. So
we
how's your
have.
trip been?
Oh man, it's so much fun. Driving down here was wonderful. We came in this time. We came in through El Paso, right, and we came across West Texas and the Davis Mountains. And it's
Hmm.
just when you really come off the top of the Davis Mountains, you understand what that song means. When you say "see miles and miles of Texas," right? Because it is flat and it is beautiful, and it's just so much fun to drive it, right? So yeah, so then we came into Austin, right, and I've done some stuff down there, and then some family stuff, and then now we're hanging out here. I'm hanging out with my niece Holly that I introduced a minute ago,
Hmm.
and we're doing barbecue crawl, so we're having a good time.
Yeah. So you're in Snows, but you're on your way to several more
Yeah,
places, right?
yeah. So after we get through with the podcast today, I'm headed down to Elgin, where I'll hang out and get some barbecue at Southside Market, and I might go by and get a taste of Myers, which is also in Elgin.
Hmm.
And then probably tomorrow, I may head down to Lockhart, Texas, the capital of barbecue, and we'll see our friends down at Terry Blacks and Smitty's and Krautz's barbecue down there. Right?
So there's Blacks and Smitty's and another Blacks.
Yeah, so the original one is Black's Barbecue, and that's been there since I guess the 1800s or 1900s, early 1900s, and then the generations have now split and they've created two companies, and so you have Black's Barbecue, which is the old original, and you have Terry Black's, which is one of the current one of the kids, right, and he's gone off and created a completely new barbecue line that's just under his name.
Wow, that's a lot of barbecue. How are you
There
going
it
to have
is.
room in your stomach for all that barbecue?
Well, you pace yourself. Is what you do, right? And because anybody that eats a lot of barbecue knows it can be pretty filling, but
Yeah.
it's really good. So if you're going to do a crawl, you got to pace yourself.
Yeah. So tell us about what you've been eating. What has been different or special about what you've been enjoying?
I'm sorry, I missed your question. They got a fan on right now because they're cooling, so I had to turn you
Yeah.
up a little bit.
What's been different or special about what you've been eating?
um, Not really different. or special. It's just, when I'm always cooking the barbecue, right? And when I come down here, I get to visit with my other pit masters, right? And kind of get to taste their flavors, right? Because we don't have a variety of flavors like we do here in Texas, up in Washington,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
more up in Washington. But so I get to come down here, and we all do it a little bit different. We all use a little bit different rubs, and we all have different ratios, and so it's fun, to come in and re-experience the textures and the flavors of the great ones down here that are at the top of the list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what makes them different? It's like you said, it's the spice combination. Is it how it's cooked? Is it
Yeah, the
that it's
pit
cooked?
the pit makes a difference. The wood makes a difference. The spices, the love that they have, the process that they follow.
Mm-hmm.
It all makes a little bit of a difference, and all those little bits add up. And
Mm-hmm.
and so that's what kind of makes it fun.
Yeah. Wow. So
And
it's
then
all
and
different.
that's what we talk about. Because I'll detect a note when I eat this barbecue or that barbecue, and I go, well, how did you create that note? And um, those kind of conversations are the best because they're late or early in the mornings when you're standing there at the pits, right, doing those things, letting the pits work.
Yeah. So is their brisket as moist as barbecue to use brisket?
Absolutely, that's a minimum. All right.
Yep. Is the salt level the same?
About, yeah, in general.
Yep. Yep. Is the chicken moist or dry?
Oh, no, Tootsie, the lady that comes in, she's the famous lady that cooks here at Snows, and
Mhm.
then Carrie Baxter is the other pit master, but she specializes in chicken. Her chicken is the best, has been ranked the best in Texas, and that's saying a hell of a lot,
That is
right?
saying a lot. Wow.
Right.
What about like fried pickles and okra and all of that? Is that
Different places have different sides. These places that I'm talking to you about today, they'll do a little bit of that, but really they're all about the meats, right? You come here and you get a tray of meat. That's what you get.
so sausage, chicken, brisket,
Yeah, pork. The porks.
pork, pulled pork,
Ribs, beef ribs.
pork
It's all here.
candy?
It's just like our menu. I mean, we copy these guys when we made barbecue to you, right? So they do the same 7 meats that we do.
Have you had any good burnt ends?
Hmm. Well, they come off every brisket here, so
Hmm.
they some place Snows doesn't do it, but a lot of the places around here will do burn ins, same as we do every
Hmm.
Saturday at the store.
Hmm. Nice.
But no, I haven't had them yet.
What about beer? I saw you had a Lone Star. What
Oh,
about?
absolutely. We drink. I can't get Lone Star out in Washington or outside of Texas. So when I come down here, I switch into Lone Star. And
Hmm.
Lone Star, for the Northwest folks, lagers and these kind of things aren't that hoppy. They're not like the IPAs we drink up there. So it's always refreshing to come when I come back to Texas because I can get, a lot of box and I can get a lot of lagers to go with the barbecue and versus drinking the IPAs all the time.
Hmm.
Really, really a fun change.
Are they using the same oak that
Yep.
Barbecue to You uses?
Yep, they got
Post
a
oak?
they got a big stack of it right over there, a great big stack of
Hmm.
post oak and I can smell it right now because all these pits are running, and it is just a wonderful flavor, wonderful smell.
Nice. Wow, you're just in barbecue heaven there for
I
yourself.
am, I
Yeah.
am. We are doing it today.
Yeah, nice. So from here, you said a market, Southside Market,
Yeah,
and then Blacks, Terry Blacks.
right.
Um,
Smitty's and
where
probably Krause's. Yeah.
where are those located on the map here? So we're
From what
Lexington.
you're looking at, you see. I'm looking to see if this actually shows it. It really doesn't show it, but if you look at the Austin and you look down where you see Texas 130,
Hmm.
it's in that area. If we were live on Google and you zoomed in a little bit, you would see lock. Or, actually, I take that back. You go down 130 and you can see half of it. It's right at the very bottom of your picture. You'll see the word Dale, and
Oh
then
yeah.
you see the word half cut out. That's Lockhart,
Oh, got it. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
That's where.
Down the bottom
So
there.
we'll, so for those who don't understand, Texans, right? We're not afraid to drive several hundred miles a day because this place is so big that we can be in Lexington today, and in a few hours we'll go down and eat barbecue at Lockhart, and then maybe we'll buzz up to Leander or something, right, and go
Hmm.
do something like that, right?
Yeah. Yep, I can. I remember those days. It was a very large place, and if you don't have a couple hours, you probably don't want to go anywhere.
That's true. That's
Takes
true.
forever. And you're having a typical winter there, right? It's not
Oh yeah.
hot Texas heat.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cold right now. I think it's probably in the low 40s right now out here on this picnic table. And
Hmm.
they were really nice to us a little while ago because we were cold. So they brought out a big propane burner heater and they've got it pointed at us over here. So we get a little bit of warmth right now.
Nice.
But it
Yeah,
is really, really cold.
Texas has icy nights in the wintertime. People think it's always hot there, but it certainly is not.
No, it is. It can get quite cold. And we look
Yep.
forward to it because that's what kills all the bugs and
Yep.
makes all the mean critters go down in the ground and leave us
Yep.
alone for a while.
Yep. For sure. Indeed.
So
So, what's something different though? Is there anything that you would find at Black's or Terry Black's or Smitty's that you absolutely are not going to find at Barbecue to You in Gig Harbor?
I don't know. That's kind of one of the reasons I do this because they're always coming up with new stuff, right? And while I try to emulate everything that we have down here for you guys up in the Northwest,
Hmm.
I need to come down here and do these crawls, talk to these guys, and see what's new and different for them. And haven't really found something yet, but maybe I'll see it tomorrow as I go and say hi to people and see what they're serving. But the baseline is what we do there at Barbecue to You, and I'll just be looking for odds and ends, right? That maybe they're doing something a little bit different this way, or maybe they're doing something different with a meat. There's a lot of new taco type stuff that's going on, street taco type stuff that's
Hmm.
going on in these places right now. So
Hmm.
kind of interested in that. And maybe we'll put that in the 2023 menu if we can figure out a way to work it out.
Hmm. Yeah, I've seen those tacos.
Yeah.
Wow. So, well, what else can you tell us? Are their
Uh,
drinks as good as yours? Are their desserts as good? Do they have banana pudding and
oh yeah, those things. I mean,
habanero lamb's
yeah,
candies?
oh yeah, lamb's candies are there. Pecan pie is there. The probably the one thing that they have everywhere here that I don't have is peach cobbler. I've only had it a couple of times, but they do the banana puddings here too, just like we do. So
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Nice. And
but anyway,
do they cook it as long as you do, the 12 hours?
absolutely, absolutely. I was just talking to Clay back here while we were waiting for you, and he got here at 7 this morning, right? And it's already pitch black dark, and he's still got a ways to go. And
Hmm.
as he's taking stuff off the pits right now, and then he'll put the next batch on because these guys just go,
Yeah.
just like we do.
Well, Gary, you should write down your schedule and we should follow you around a little bit. We can do another session.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
That'd be
it
fun.
would be.
You
Yeah.
know.
You should
So
let your media director know about these things.
well, osmosis.
We planned this one, but
Yeah.
now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, we
Yeah.
should show off a few of these other places as you visit them for sure.
No, that's possible. That's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's what I'm occupied with today. So I haven't really been in contact with the store to know who's on the counter this week for the philanthropy pieces and the authors. So I'm really not there this week. So I trust that all is going on. That Miss Lucy's got that under control, and I'll see how it's going when I get back.
Well, I know they had bingo today at 3, and I know that
Oh,
there
fun.
is a school that's being supported. I want to say Hosanna
Hosanna.
might be the
Yep.
school of the week. Yeah,
Yep.
and that's what I've heard the most about. So
That's excellent.
yes, very good. But I'm sure they miss you and want you to come back. Don't
Yep.
disappear on them.
I know. I get homesick real easy. So
Yeah. When are you back from Texas?
I'll be back Monday. So I'm going to leave here because I'm driving. I don't fly, right? I love to drive across this country, and I'm going to leave on Friday morning and work my way back up to Washington. So I should be back in office on Monday.
Yeah. Well, I'll post a schedule of where Gary's going to be, and we'll hop back on at least one more time this week before he comes home. So,
Maybe I
uh,
will.
alrighty,
All
for
right.
sure. Thanks, Gary. Good
All
to
right.
see you.
We'll see you next
Bye.
time. Bye,
Okay.
guys.
Bye.